Hey guys, welcome back to another let's play of Story Jar Become Elite we're now in part 3, where last time Amy tried to run away from the manor but was taken back home. So here we are. She woke up the next day and here we are. So let's continue. On to chapter 3. Chapter 3. Remembering Gordon and Cattell. You can feel the tension in the air. Only William seems to be unfazed by your question. Lord Gordon would like to go hunting. How unfortunate it was that his gun was discharged by accident. Oh. I see. I wonder what's wrong with Edward. He's really sick as if he's about to explode. Would you like another cup of tea, my lady? Yes, please. I get the feeling I shouldn't pursue this subject any further. My lady, I shall give you a tour of the manor once your meal is over. Thanks. Edward knows something. I apologize for what happened in the dining room. You must have felt confused. What? He saw right through me. Again. I didn't ask because I was eager to hear a story about my uncle's death. I was just curious of what sort of person he was. I understand Lord Gordon was very kind to every one of us. That's why one of the reasons we still haven't managed to fully cope with his death. Of course, it was wrong of me to ask. I shouldn't have considered how it would make everyone feel. Oh, I should have considered how it would make everyone feel. Please, think nothing of it. Come here and take a look at the grandfather clock over there. It looks very old. It's from the 18th century. This clock has been in possession of the Cattell family for generations. Generally, the household staff is responsible for maintaining clocks and such. However, this one is different. The head of the Cattell family has always been in charge of its maintenance. Does it include my uncle? Yes, Lord Gordon wanted to disassemble it. Lord Gordon wanted to disassemble it to see the inside. I somehow managed to convince him not to. He was a very peculiar person, huh? Sounds like he was an interesting person. It must have been troublesome. He's an interesting person. Did he like clocks a lot? Yes, he actually had a collection of pocket watches. I'll show it to you sometime. I'd love to see them. I'm not interested. It sounds like an expensive hobby. I'd love to see them. It must have been an impressive collection. I really want to see it. I figured you would say that. Also, I'd been interested in hearing you talk about Uncle Gordon. You'd like to hear me talk about him? I want to know what kind of person you thought he was. Very well, my lady. I'll try telling you more about him from now on. It really is a strange feeling. I didn't even know I had a family except for my parents, much less that my uncle had died. My lady. My lady, I take it that you've seen most of the house at this point. Oh, Lawrence. Yes, I feel like I should be able to find my way around now. Excellent. I should show you Lord Gordon's library if you like. Am I allowed to go in there? Of course, I'm sure he would have welcomed you there if you were still with us. I was responsible for keeping the library in order. That's wonderful. There's a lot I'd like to know about my uncle. Well, I'd be happy to answer any questions as long as they're worth answering. Lawrence? As I was saying, I'll answer any of your questions, even if it's on how to spell apple or what 1 + 1 equals to. Thank you, Lawrence. Well then, I'll excuse myself for now. This is incredible. There are so many books in here. Did they all belong to my uncle? Indeed, the books on this shelf pertain to the Angatel family and the management of its lands. Lord Gordon is a well-educated man. I can see a bit of him reflected in that curiosity of yours. Really? I'm glad to hear that. Lord Gordon was much more notable. In fact, there's no comparison, really. And out the window. This section is dedicated to literature, this one is history, and this one is science. He was also interested in engineering. Is this one written in French? Yes, he also knew Latin as well as Russian and German. Oh God. Amazing, a true scholar. He was always eager to learn. He set an impressive example. I always feel smile crosses Lawrence's face as he looks at the bookshelves. You thought very highly of him. You seem to be fond of my uncle. Where did all the sarcastic attitude of yours go all of a sudden? It's strange to hear you pay someone a genuine compliment. I respect Lord Gordon, you see. Not just as the head of the Angatel family, it was more than that. I see. I apologize for poking fun at you. What was my uncle's favorite book? Favorite? That's quite difficult to say. Wait here for a moment. I'm going to get something from the archives. Alright. This library really has a pleasant atmosphere to it. The sunlight is coming through the window. It feels so nice. There's a great view of the gardens too. A greenhouse? You would have to go take a quick look, wouldn't it? It's so pretty in here, so many flowers. The greenhouse really is nice. Nothing about it feels ostentatious. My lady. Edward, what are you doing here? I'd like to ask you the same question. Lawrence was showing me the library, then I happened to look out the window and saw this greenhouse. Are you attached to it? That's right. I have to say that I'm surprised. Do you like it? You've done an amazing job here. Guess I give him the first compliment. All of the flowers are so beautiful. The colors are just stunning. Really? What's wrong? Did I say something weird? No, nobody ever said that to me. That's why. Is that right? I'm certain that anyone who saw this place would think the same. Oh. Even though he has this big rough hands, he's so gentle and careful when he handles the flowers. Who would ever guess? I'm trying to work here, you're making that difficult. I'm just curious, you don't want me to watch? You know how I was given a tour of the manor today? It seems that both William and Lawrence had a lot of respect for my uncle. I'm interested in knowing what you thought of him as well. I don't mean to force you to tell me when you don't want to. It was insensitive of me to ask about my uncle's accident this morning anyway. I don't mind. I have a family I was on my own until Uncle Gordon let me in. I owe him a lot. I see. He loved the greenhouse and the flowers. It's my job to take care of them. Edward, I don't know what to say. He truly cared for my uncle, just like William and Lawrence. That's all I have to say. Thanks. I believe that I told you to wait for me, my lady. Huh? After sending me to find a book, you just wandered off to admire flowers. Is it me, or are you already starting to behave like a noble? I couldn't help it. There's no need to get so angry. I'm sorry. Well, all I have to do is say I'm sorry. I told you I'd wait, Ed. I didn't. What's going on? You never acted this way before. It's a little disconcerting. I feel sorry when I do something wrong, just like everyone else. You don't sound that contrite to me. Why don't we test to see if you really are sorry? Ah, there we are. You are. William! Things are just about to get interesting. Did you need me? I've come to inform you that it's time for tea. Excuse me? The tea here is so wonderful. I'm guessing it must be a really fine quality. I thank you, my lady. Today's tea was actually one of Gordon's favorites. It was very thoughtful of you to serve it to me. Leonard and Edward, I'd like to thank you as well. I really enjoyed talking to you. You're welcome. Wait. Leonard? Sure. The more I hear about my uncle, the more I wish I could have met him. Excuse me? Sorry about that. The more I hear about my uncle, the more I wish I could have met him. You all respected him. Thinking and look around the man gives me the idea that he was a wonderful man. You're right. The man is like a reflection of Lord Gordon's personality. What a sweet thing to say. It truly is sad that he's no longer with us. However, now we have you as the new head of the house. About that, William. You see, I've never even met him. It doesn't sound right for me to inherit the one and little brother. What? This is a special place. It's not right for a stranger like me to come in here and treat it however I like. I don't understand why my aunt got so mad. I'm going back to London once I finish my tea. The restaurant is waiting for me, you know? This is for the best. That's unfortunate. It's the right thing to do. I suppose this is the last time I'll gather for tea. All the fruitless biscuit has been stuck in the punches will go to waste. I feel bad about this too. What do you mean? Why does it matter so much that I'm leaving? What do you mean? Something else going on here. It's my decision to leave and cause problems for the rest of you somehow? It wouldn't be appropriate to say anything that would make this harder on you, my lady. Don't be silly, just spit it out. None of us here has the right to succeed, Lord Gordon. If you choose to renounce your role as a successor, then the rest of us will have to leave the manor as well. What? You said that you are leaving after drinking your tea, right? That doesn't even leave you time to write us recommendation letters for new jobs. What? Edward, are you going to be able to get by on your own? I don't know. Starting tomorrow, you won't have not only a job but also a place to sleep. I'm certain that Miss Margaret will be beyond heartbroken to think that she will never get to work in her kitchen again. Aren't you being too dramatic? Poor Edward, it must be difficult for you to process all of this right now. That guy over there is giving out everyone there. Okay, really, guys? I suppose this is goodbye for all of us. Now that I think about it, we've known each other for quite some time. I just don't know what to do. I'll take over as the head of the family. I refuse to take over as the head of the family. Oh God. Okay, fine, I'll take over as the head of the family. I wanna know any harm to come to you all. Wait, what? Am I hearing you right? I take back what I said earlier. Having made up your mind once and for all, you look at each one of the staff and intern. I'll do it. I'll succeed, Lord Gordon. My lady. I'll do whatever it takes to be a deserving successor. I hereby promise that I'll allow no harm to come to this house or the people in it. Well said. Lawrence. Something tells me that you are worth my trust. Agreed. What about you, William? I trust you, and I intend to support your decision from the bottom of my heart. Pardon my interruption, but Marquis Christo is here. Marquis Christo is here. Oh God. Why now? Not now. Good day. Were the five of you practicing for places now, perhaps? Aunt Rosamond. I happened to make an announcement that I would succeed Lord Gordon and take over as head of the state. That's exactly what I meant. What you're saying is just a fantasy. Lady Rosamond, Lady Amy has a lawful right to succeed Lord Gordon. Please consider what would be best for the Angasel family. It would be best to begin the process as soon as possible. Don't you think that's a little too soon to say that? What? Do you have a problem with that? Your manner of speaking, comportment, lack of education, personality. In each of these respects, you are completely unqualified to be the head of the Angasel family. What are you getting at? I would allow any of this, Amy Howard. Someone such as you defy my existence. What would it take for you to give me permission? You have 3 weeks. What? You have to present yourself to the society at the debutante ball 3 weeks from now. You must be flawless in example, a proper lady by then. And if only you are judged to be such, I will recognize you as the member of the Angasel family. The debutante ball? Should you make even a single mistake, no matter how small it is, I'll be forced to conclude that you are simply unworthy of our name. It may have been Gordon's last wish that you would take over. It doesn't mean that your right to succeed is ironclad. There are ways to take it from you. Jeez, okay. What's your decision? I highly doubt it's within your ability to, but feel free to try if you'd like. Fine, I'll do it. I'll accept any challenge you throw my way. I'm going to succeed, just wait and see. You go ahead and make peace with the idea that I'm going to be the next head of this family. Well, I must say, I didn't expect you to carry your bluff this far. It's all good then. I look forward to seeing how you perform in 3 weeks. Henry, I'm leaving. Allow me to see you out, my lady. And husband is in for a surprise. I'll make sure of that. My lady, I must say that your words are inspiring. It's very refreshing to hear someone stand up to her. True. Take William's hand, pat Lawrence on the shoulder, smile at Edward. Okay, and look at Edith. Wow. Just look at Edith. Edith? What is it, my lady? Didn't they just do a great job just now? Yes, the courage you've just shown was impressive. In that moment, it's as if you became a proper mistress. That's what I wanted to hear. Let's try to keep it that way. I'll do whatever I can to ensure that it's how you come across. I'm counting on you. I'm not alone here. I've got people on the side helping me. I want to protect them. That's what I want. And my uncle would have done the same, I guess. May I make a suggestion, my lady? In the future, you might want to watch your tongue more. When Lady Rosamond criticized your manner of speaking, she wasn't talking about your grammar. Indeed, a proper lady would speak in your manner. I used to hear soldiers speak that way. Yes, I'm certain that there are a lot elegant, well-bred ladies in the military. I thought you were on my side. Was I wrong? Some of them exchanged glasses. Then they walk up to you without saying a word. We are indeed on your side, my lady. Correcting you are in fine speech doesn't concern us, really. We will turn you into a proper lady. You can be sure of that. William, Lawrence, Edward, I don't know what to say. Don't forget about me. You too, Edith. Thank you. You're not alone, my lady. We'll work together so that no harm comes to this house. Exactly. As long as they're on my side, it's all going to be fine. You feel better knowing that you have them with you. Little did you know that the hellish experience awaits you at the hands of your new tutors. Oh God. And that's it, guys, for chapter 3. Now let's see what this Amy character is going to turn into. That's the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. See ya then. Bye.